God is about to give you miracle money. Are you ready to receive it? When you think of Jesus' miracles, other than healing and deliverance, many of his miracles were of a financial nature. Consider his first miracle, the turning of water into wine. That has financial repercussions to it. Or when it was time to pay the taxes, Jesus sent Peter, he caught a fish with 2 coins in it, enough to pay the taxes. And of course, Jesus' famous miracles is the multiplying the fish and the loaves. That is of a financial miracle. What I'm trying to show you, it is common and normal for God to bring financial provision in your life. And he's about to do it if you will take heed to the word that I have from God for you. I want to use a story in 1 Kings 17. This is such a beautiful story, such an important story, because this is the first story of the Bible that Jesus used after he was called into the ministry, anointed, baptized by John. When he went to his hometown, he told this story. So I want to look at this story because here's a woman who needed a financial miracle and God gave her one. And if you will follow what she did, God will give you a financial miracle. Let's look here in 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 2. It says this: sometime later, the brook dried up because there had been no rain in the land. Then the word of the Lord came to him, go at once to Zarephath in the region of Sidon and stay there. I have commanded a widow there to supply you with food. I want you to notice, first of all, the miracle begins with a need that a man of God has. Sometimes your miracle is going to come when you notice a man of God, a woman of God has a need, and God is directing you to help supply that minister's need. Could be your pastor, could be an evangelist, a missionary in a third world country. Some of you could be me, where God is speaking to your heart about helping us. Sometimes people wonder, why is it that ministers struggle when, you know, the congregation is supposed to be blessed? Well, the point is, ministers do struggle, and Elijah is an example of that. He has no more food left. The brook has dried up. He is in need. And sometimes God allows ministers to get in need to see if people will respond. This is what Paul talks about in Philippians chapter 4. When Paul says, I was in need again and again, but yet you Philippians helped me. You see, they heard from God. And that's when Paul makes that great statement. And my God will supply all your needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. Don't you love that passage? He said it to a church that recognized the need of Paul. Sometimes ministers go through needs to see if you will open your eyes to meet their needs.